力の差を教えてやる。
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your boy the Death Smasher, and welcome back to another Who Is Better video. And today we are going to be comparing manga Yama and manga Shunsui back to back, considering that they're both manga characters. They have the same killer, their captain affiliation, and the only difference is between their kits, stats, and skills. And because of course Shunsui is 2 years old now, I figure it's also the best way to go ahead and compare Yama with Shunsui. I decided not to do with Yoruichi, considering she's her own thing. Plus, it'd also be kind of unfair since I have Yoruichi transcended. So I decided to do them between Yama and Shunsui. So before we begin, I would like to say thank you guys for 920 plus subscribers. We're getting very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So let's hope we can get there together, you and I. So anyways, let's just go ahead and begin. First of all, let's go ahead and take a look into Shunsui's stats and skills. So like I said, they're both captains with Hollow Killer. Soul trait, he has 20% strong attack damage. Stats, he has 995 stamina, attack at 646, defense at 361, his base focus is at 335, and his base SP is at 737. So yeah, those are the base stats. Don't mind this shit. It's because, yeah, I have him 2 out of 5. So yeah, that's why. And of course, his special has he is one of the first characters to inflict insta-kill and has a low chance of happening. And of course, his kit doesn't really do anything. It just does damage. He has a 30% bruiser, devastation at 40%. He's got long reach 20%, havoc 20%, frenzy, and sprinter. So yeah, this is what Shunsui has in terms of stats and skills. Now, if we go and take a look at Yama, like I said, he is also another unit that has Frenzy, Hollow Killer, except this time it's actually different. He's got Strong Attack Recharge, minus 12% as a soul trait. His stats are 1,100 stamina. Already it's better than Shunsui. 648 attack, better than Shunsui. Defense at 347, lower than Shunsui. Focus at 350, better than Shunsui, and of course his SP is at, his base stat is 792. Of course that is also better than Shunsui. Now skills, if we go and take a look, his entire kit can inflict burn on everything. He's got a 20% bruiser, so that's already a bit worse than Shunsui, considering he has a 30% bruiser. So he's not going to be hitting as hard as Shunsui would with his normal attack damage string. He's got a devastation of 40%. He's got freeze and fire immunity. He's got frenzy. He's got debilitator, and he's got sprinter. The one bad thing that Yama lacks in terms of skills is the fact that his bruiser is actually lower, and the fact that he doesn't have havoc. So Shunsui has a bit more of a better reach in terms of his strong attacks. But that being said, Yama is still going to be hitting harder than Shunsui when it comes to his strong attacks and his special. Okay, guys. Before we go into the raid itself, I kind of wanted to point out that in my previous recording, I forgot to include the builds I made for the characters. So here I am. So for starters, I gave both of the characters 120% SP. They're both at 10, 10, 10, and these are the amount of spiritual pressure they both have. So let me just go and show you guys the accessories I gave them. Keep in mind that I couldn't give both of the characters the same exact accessories, so I needed to give them something different that still gave a big SP increase. In which case for Yama, okay, the links are exactly the same. Triple 12% recharge links, and the accessories are Pill with 30% SP, Robe with 30% SP, and a Tension Tie with 30% SP. And yeah, that's basically what I gave Yama. Now as for Shunsui, like I said, the links are exactly the same, but the accessories, a Pill with 30% SP, and a Raku with 30% SP, and a Charm with 30% SP. It's basically to fill the void for the Tension Tie and the Robe, because I just didn't have another Tension Tie with 30% SP. I only keep one, unfortunately, and the other is 20% SP. And to keep things even, I just wanted to give the characters all the best of the best accessories. So yeah, only difference is that Shunsui won't nuke because I did not give him a tension tie. And of course, well, Yama is going to nuke with the tension tie. But at the end of the day, it's the same difference. Like, you give them a tension tie, they nuke more. This is more just so that way we can showcase the damage and also the kit itself. Anyways, for the builds, we're just going to go ahead and go into the visored attack, because for me, it's kind of the best way to show off when there's no 5-star raid with killer advantage. So we're just going to go ahead and go right into this, and you can go ahead and compare the two characters equally. Okay, so here we are in the raid. So we're going to start off directly before without hitting the mobs and then show the actual damage. So let's go ahead and start off directly with the normal attack damage strings for both the characters. Now Shunsui, he has insane range and will be able to hit really well for a unit that has Frenzy. Because keep in mind that Shunsui does have a 30% bruiser, so he's going to hit harder than Yama. Now Yama, his reach is actually pretty good. That being said, he's not going to be hitting as hard as Shunsui, but it's still good. It has reach. It is good for when you don't kill the mobs with your strong attacks that you have to rely on a normal attack damage string. It's good. I will say that much. Now let's just go ahead and compare the strong attacks. So Shunsui's first strong attack is a really good lunge. When you basically get that lunge in a wave of mobs, he's actually going to be able to take out the mobs very easily. Yama is a straightforward beam move, just like Red Aizen's first strong attack. It basically hits everything that is in front of him and gets everything except anything that isn't on the left side or the right side. So it is kind of linear, but at the same time it is amazing because it does have insane reach. It's a good strong attack. And yeah, that's basically Yama's first strong attack. And now Shunsui's second strong attack, it has range collision, but it has a 160% magnification. So if you unleash the strong attack when you're close to the mobs, you'll be able to take them out easily. However, for the ones that you basically unleash the strong attack a bit later, you won't be able to. Which is kind of sad, but here's how it is. And it basically has almost the same range as a full screen attack. I think it has like 900 radius. I'm gonna have to check BBS Simulator for that shit. But overall, it's actually pretty good. Really good if I do say so myself. Now, Yama, it doesn't have range collision, but it's a widespread second strong attack that is gonna hit everything that is in front of him, and can also hit from behind. And doesn't have range collision, so he will do very, very consistent damage. And of course, their third strong attacks are generic full screen strong attacks. Just that Shunsui is going to have a bit more of an advantage. Why? Because he also has Havoc as a skill. So yeah. Now let's just go ahead and compare the damage. So let's just go ahead and start off directly with Yama. We did around 3.4k, possibly 3.5k. Let's just see again. Hold on, without taking out. 3.3k. Now Shunsui, 4k damage. So Shunsui's gonna be doing a bit more damage to compensate for the bit less SP and of course lack of recharge. But that being said, if you noticed, Shunsui's strong attacks are gonna take a bit longer to come back. Like for example, his first, it came back in 5 seconds. Yama's is only gonna take 4 seconds to come back. So yeah, there's quite a big difference here. And that being said, even though Yama is not going to hit as hard as Shunsui, he does have burn to compensate for it. And in any case, you can basically go with 2 recharge links and a Senkaizen link, making him hit harder than Shunsui. So yeah, I'm just saying. So yeah, let's just go again with the first strong attack. Yeah, 4k. 3.5k. Now let's go with the second strong attack. So let's see how the second strong attack is. Yeah, as you can see, it killed the mobs that were in front of me, but the mobs that were a bit further away, they did not die instantly. So yeah, that is the problem of it having range collision, because not all mobs are gonna die easily. Well, if we go and use Yama's second strong attack, they're easily dead. And like I said before, he can even hit the enemies from the back. And of course, their I didn't see the damage, but oh well. And of course, their third full strong attack is full screen. So yeah, 3.5k, and Shunsui is gonna be able to do like what, 4.2k. Now, one thing to note is that oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and use it on the next map. Yama, when you use the special, it does not just nuke, but it also surrounds him in a big vortex. A really big one that does 50 hits, and you'll be able to kill a lot of the mobs with ease. So, if you decide to use it, it is also really good, because if the enemy still doesn't die, you can still be able to kill the mobs with just the vortex alone, which is really good for Shunsui. I mean, for Yama. However, with Shunsui, he does have insta-kill on his special. He does have it, but not all the time will it be able to proc, because it's a very low chance, and I think it's only like, what, a 5% chance. Like, for example, if I use it right now, there's a small chance that it's not going to be able to insta-kill all the enemies. Like, hold on, let's use it right now, if I can. There we go. As you can see, it didn't insta-kill any of the mobs, and Shunsui died as well. So, yeah. Even though the insta-kill mechanic, as much as it is reliable for the harder Senkaimon quests, where we can only get up to the boss and unleash the insta-kill mechanic, it's very annoying because you're gonna have to reset on just about every single map. Well, with Bankai Yama, with his special, considering it surrounds him in a vortex flame, not only are you going to be proccing burn on the enemies that aren't still dead, but you surrounding yourself in the vortex, you're going to be doing double the damage. So keep that in mind. And that being said, I personally feel like Bankai Yama is the better character, even though it's been like over 2 years since we got Shunsui. That being said, they both have their own ups and downs. Like, their first strong attack is different, their second strong attack is different. Shunsui has insta-kill, while Yama has burn on everything. But that being said, they're both amazing characters. If you didn't get Yama, you can still use Shunsui, who is an amazing consolation prize for those that did not manage to even pull Yama. And if you guys have Yama, you basically have yourself the best speed holo killer in the entire game. So yeah, that is overall my honest opinion about these two characters. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. There's going to be more content that I will be pumping out, so do expect more. And yeah, this has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I'll see you guys in my next upcoming video. So yeah, peace out, lads.